Hey, how are you?
Good.
It's great to see you.
Too. I'm here to meet my new client and friend of over a year and a half to talk about his search. He and his partner are ready to move out of their rental and purchase their first apartment together, and they want to use me.
Right now we're in Midtown on the west side, and we're living in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's about 1,000 square feet, and we're certainly not looking for something smaller.
Okay. Do you have outdoor space with your place now?
We don't, and that would be one of the really nice to haves.
Okay. And gym, doorman?
Yeah, those kind of amenities are definitely important.
Okay. So how about the area? I know you're in Midtown West,
Yep.
Chelsea. Are you wanting to stay in the same area?
Ideally, we'd love to stay in that neighborhood because we love the neighborhood, our friends are there.
So magic question. Budget.
Budget. So we have crunched some numbers, and it's somewhere between $750 and $1.3 we could ideally make work.
All righty.
How's that sound?
It sounds like a tall order. It's a rare client where you find that they have the budget to match the wants and needs. And 1.3, any place else except New York would be a mansion. Here in Midtown West, Chelsea, it's a stretch. Is it just you and me that are going out to see the apartments?
And Michael will definitely join us. He's looking forward to meeting you.
All right, well, let's do this. I'm up for the task.
Cheers.
To a successful search.
Here she is.
Hey, how are you?
I'm here with my friend and client, Richard, and I'm going to meet his partner for the first time. And we're here to start their search. I didn't think you existed.
Here I am.
When Richard and I first spoke about what he and Mike wanted in an apartment, he said open floor plan, views, outdoor space, 24-hour doorman, and a gym in his neighborhood. And I found that today. I'm just not sure if it's the right apartment because it is a little above their budget. But we'll see. Hi, Chad.
Hi, Io. Feel free to take a look around. Let me know if you have any questions over here.
Awesome.
It's nice and bright.
It is. And you have a huge deck out there.
Wow. It's not much of a view, unfortunately.
No, but it is south-facing, and it's private. And here's that large master bedroom.
Yeah, it's great.
Right.
So you have this walk-in closet, master bath, it's en suite.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, so here we have the kitchen. It's a pass-through, lots of cabinet space.
It's a little tight, I'll be honest. I mean, it's not quite as open as what we have right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in addition to what we saw here in the apartment, you've got your 24-hour doorman, you've got a gym with pool and steam room and sauna. I mean, there's a lot here.
But I mean, you know, a couple of things I think that I'm concerned about is it's a great outdoor space, but there's not really a view. And even the living space, frankly, isn't as open as what we have. In some ways, it's a dose of reality to find that the price range that we've put out there, this is what's coming back. But, you know, at the same time, I understand that Midtown Manhattan is expensive. This is the first place we've seen, but it makes me curious to know what else we might be able to see.
Okay, well, let me take a look at that. Their wish list is quite large. So the next step for us is for me to go back to my office and to find that listing that has 9 out of 10 of their wish lists, which I think I can find. I'm not so sure I can find it for under 1.4 and in this area, but we'll see. So it's West End Avenue, so it's definitely windy. Today I'm with Michael and Richard at 59th and West End Avenue to show them a fabulous apartment.
Hi, Io. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you again. Because this apartment is really at the top ends of their limit, if this doesn't work for them, I have to convince them that we have to go uptown. There's just no other apartment that's going to work for them for what they want at the price level that they want. So let's take a look at this fabulous apartment.
Wow.
Isn't that
nice
view gorgeous?
What a view.
So you have a nice separate dining room, and you've got this open kitchen.
And it's gas, which is great. I also noticed we have a wine storage here.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Ah, doesn't it feel nice and comfortable in here?
Wow, there's a lot of wallpaper.
There is. This is a really nice sized bathroom for you guys.
Wow.
And you have stars on the ceiling.
Well, you know, I like that the apartment is in our neighborhood. That's really important. But I am nervous about the price.
The thing is that this is so well priced at 1.575. You've got all the things you asked me for, concierge and 24-hour doorman, a huge gym. So if this is not feeling like it's, you know, what you need at the price, we probably need to go further uptown then.
I've gotten used to where everything is around here. I walk everywhere.
There's lots of restaurants and nightlife and
All of our friends,
All
you
our
know,
friends
and I
are
mean, you
there.
know how it is in New York. You move to another neighborhood, your friends aren't going to come see you, you know, so.
Unless you're going into a new neighborhood that is fabulous and that everybody's talking about, which is what I'm proposing. I'd like to take you guys to South Harlem. I think I can find all of those things that are making you feel like your neighborhood is here, up there, but at a price point that you will feel more comfortable with. If I can sell Mike and Richard on the neighborhood, I actually have the perfect apartment for them that I think they're gonna fall in love with. Okay, so we'll just start with just looking at the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then if you get a sense that you really could make this work, we can look at different apartments up there.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. So I want to show you one of my favorite places to eat. Mike and Richard have allowed me to bring them uptown to show them a neighborhood that was not on their radar at all, called Soho, or South Harlem, in the hopes that I can show them that everything they want downtown is right up here.
wow, that might be worth moving here alone.
So in all seriousness, moving to the neighborhood would be a wonderful idea. It's really a place where people care about what happens to each other.
It's been a little bit of a challenge finding that perfect apartment for them downtown in the neighborhood they wanted to stay in, but up here, I know that I can find them everything they're looking for at a much reduced price. So I've got to convince them that this neighborhood is where it's at. She's got the best chicken and waffles.
I see you're appealing to my foodie side.
I am. All right, so this is the butcher shop I want to show you. It's got its own unique style, and you know, neighborhoods all need their butcher shops. Our next stop is the winery, because I know you like to entertain, right?
Yeah.
So you can get everything you need within blocks of this one particular apartment I'm thinking about for you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Aya, how are you?
See you
Good to
again.
see you.
So I'm trying to tell them about the neighborhood. You live here, right?
Yeah, I lived here 7 years, and 7 years ago, it wasn't that pretty. It had
So different, right?
It's so different. It has a feeling of a small village, and very quickly you fit into it.
I think the biggest eye-opener for me from the neighborhood was just how outwardly friendly everybody is.
We're getting that neighborhood feel that is so important to the two of us. You know, I knew that Harlem had changed, I just really didn't know how much, and so this was so helpful.
So it sounds like you might be open to seeing that fantastic apartment I was telling you about?
I'm definitely open, yeah.
Without a doubt. I absolutely.
Yeah.
The apartment I have in mind for Mike and Richard is going to blow them away. So any concerns about commute or anything else is going to be wiped out, especially when they hear the price. A tour guide is in my future. So you already saw 24-hour doorman, storage units, Zen garden.
Zen garden.
Yes. Mike and Richard really warmed up to the idea of Harlem after our little tour. And I have a fantastic apartment that I think is going to blow them away right here in South Harlem.
Take a look around. If you have any questions, please ask.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
It's really open.
Really
Isn't it?
nice
Yeah.
and open.
I mean, look how amazing this is. You've got
Yeah.
3 eating areas. The breakfast nook, the eat-in kitchen bar,
Right.
and the dining area.
Wow, it has everything that we would be looking for, so.
Good, I like to hear that. Here we are in the master bedroom. Isn't this nice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice space.
Good size.
Yeah, bigger than what we have now.
Right.
You have an ensuite bathroom.
Well, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's nice.
That is nice. Ready to see the treasure at the end of this spiral staircase? You're gonna love this view.
Wow.
Central Park and the entire downtown skyline.
You're smart. I see why you saved this one for last.
Yes.
Exactly.
I think you've given us a lot to think.
Okay, let me just say, things move quickly. If you like it, everyone else likes it as well. Don't take too long thinking. I'm actually not sure what to expect. I'm hopeful. I mean, it's not a neighborhood that was on their radar before, but this view can't be matched. So I'm hoping this is enough to convince them to make an offer on the apartment. All right, cool.
We didn't get to see this place when we did the tour.
We ran out of time. My clients, Michael and Richard, really seemed to like the apartment I showed them the other day in South Harlem. So today we're meeting to find out what they're thinking, if they want to put an offer in. And you like the tour from the other day?
Love the tour.
Love the tour. I think it made all the difference, to be honest.
Yeah.
It did for me. I mean, you know, I was really reluctant to consider coming uptown, but I mean, the tour and then after seeing the place, that view I still remember.
I think beyond all expectations, we've decided to make Soho our new home.
Yeah.
So Southern Harlem, here we come.
All right. That is awesome. I am so happy that Mike and Richard picked in Soho. It's a no-brainer and it works for them. It's the biggest bang for their buck.
We don't want to lose the place. So.
We don't want to lose the place, and I don't want you to have to sign a lease in June on that apartment.
I hope not.
Neither do we.